Welcome, everyone, to the Fuck If I Know podcast, official episode 2. We are here with Justin Messick,
I'm not here.
professional wook, and
That's if I had $1 for every time someone called me a wook since I left for summer camp and came back from summer camp, I'd have enough to buy my
you're
ticket.
radiating wook right now.
Really?
Yeah, those pants, those shorts.
Do you not love them though?
No, it looks good, man.
These shorts are awesome.
Bashing.
These awesome shorts.
I mean, look how wook I am. I'm wearing
$40 at a festival. You're not gonna get a better deal.
No, you're not. So what's new, folks? We got, this pandemic's almost over. Feels like.
Jeez, it doesn't even exist anymore.
It kind of feels like it's done.
It's done. I don't care about it. That means it's not real.
No. What else? We're really unprepared for this episode, so you're gonna have to just bear with us. This guy's doing all sorts of things over here, and I'm drinking a beer.
Yeah, this is a 21 and up podcast.
Yep, 21 and up. What's new, Justin?
Huh?
What's new with you, man?
I just got back from summer camp, man.
Summer camp festival.
And it was a fucking great time.
Awesome.
It was by far my favorite year. I got to see more artists this year than I think I've ever seen in my last 4 years.
Really?
Yeah. It was, there was no fucking around, man. Like during the day we'd wake up, everybody would be up and going around 1, 2 o'clock. And then by 4 o'clock, everyone's baked, everyone's drunk, everyone's ready to go see music, and we're there until 3 a.m. It got to the point where, like, this year I was so excited because they just introduced late night sets.
Mm-hmm.
So prior to this year, I think 1:30, maybe 2 a.m. would be when the last set finished up.
Mm-hmm. And
this year they had sets starting at 3. And I was super excited. I was like, I can't wait. I'm going to be up all fucking night, And no, not at all. I was fucking dying to go see those 3 a.m. sets because they were good.
Yeah.
But I'm hardly alive because I was just out all day.
I can't do that
nonstop
anymore,
music.
honestly. Just like staying up just even one day without sleep just destroys.
Well, I mean, that's not even close to a
destroys my
day,
psyche.
because I know that the following day I can sleep as long as I want. I don't gotta give a shit.
Yeah.
I can sleep until 2 p.m. and I don't gotta worry about nothing.
True.
But I'm literally just that exhausted, dude.
Yeah, you're always
constantly walking and dancing and yelling and
drugs,
dude. I hippie flipped for the first time.
Yeah, tell me about that.
That was an amazing experience. Let me hit this real quick.
A hippie flip is
when you take Molly and acid at the same time.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry. I actually just said acid. It's Molly and mushrooms at the same time.
Okay. Interesting.
This guy rolled up on camp with a shit ton of mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Straight golden teachers. And I know people like to throw that name around there a lot to like sell what they got. But this was golden teachers. Like, if you looked up a Google image of what a golden teacher looked like, this is like the epitome of what they looked
Pristine.
like. They were thick, they were
version.
long, the cap was small, beautiful mushrooms. Hell of a bargain, too. So I bought an eighth off of him. Thank God I only ate 2 stems that night. Because I was tripping balls.
Oh,
and
man.
This Molly,
just 2 stems, not even a cap?
Yes, no cap. I had no caps. I had one. No cap. I had like one broken apart cap, and that was like the dust in my bag. That was my one cap.
Nice.
And
Wait, so you bought an eighth and you split it with people?
Yeah. All me.
Oh, it was all you. And it was just 2
throughout
stems.
the weekend.
Oh.
I actually came back with 2 stems, and I gave him to my homie.
Gotcha.
I'll bleep that out later.
Damn it, so. Yeah. I am going to be going back to Verizon, which should be good. We're currently working for Blankety Blank Repair Center, and it's just not enough pay. So, I figure if anything, I will be selling phones, and on the side, fixing them. So, might get like a hot plate. We do not condone what Justin's doing right now.
There are no drugs being done.
Okay.
On this end of
this
of the
guy.
podcast.
Not for me.
We don't know what drugs are. Let's just reiterate that.
Okay.
Okay, I never really finished my hippie flip story.
Oh yeah, you didn't.
You're
Cut you in half.
really ready to talk about Verizon.
The most boring shit.
You're really
No.
ready to talk about
No.
switching back to good old Verizon. No, okay, so I'm glad I only took 2 stems.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I took more, I would have lost my fucking mind. Literally. It was like, they taught. Those teachers are named teachers for a fucking reason, because they were in full control.
Yeah.
But that being said, I met this super friendly guy at Grand Central Station, which anyone who goes to summer camp knows. Grand Central Station is the big 4-way next to one of the biggest stages at the. It's in the woods, basically. So it's right on the edge of the woods, and then right as you get out is one of the biggest stages at the festival.
Yeah, wait, where in Illinois is?
It's in a place called Chillicothe, right outside of Peoria.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Illinois, honestly.
Yeah, me neither. It's just summer camp, man. That's all that's down there.
I just
That
know
in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. I know Chicago's there.
Chicago exists.
Chicago's Gotham City
But,
IRL.
I met a super friendly guy. He had every kind of like Delta 8 fucking dabs, flour, and then he's like, I also got some Molly if you like Molly, and then it popped in my brain. I was like,
hey.
I'm gonna hippie flip tonight. I already know for sure that I got these amazing mushrooms. Why not pair it with something like a level of Molly that I know is equally amazing?
Yeah.
So I'm like, how good is it? And he goes, it's some perp. By the way, never heard of purple Molly. Ever.
What the fuck?
Purple.
Purple.
And it's purple.
What the fuck?
It is super purple.
That's scary. Heisenberg's out there.
No, for real, that's literally what I said. I was like, it's some Heisenberg shit.
What the fuck?
And I guess it's normal. In the scene, I guess it's normal. It was sass. It was not Molly.
Okay.
But that was totally fine. I only took 1. I was a 1.5 of sass. Okay. And I had a fantastic time. Mixing that and those mushrooms was just like, I mean, I was rolling, but with intense mushroom visuals. Oh, wow. The mushrooms could not feel it in my head. I kind of forgot that I took them. And then really? I would stare at my phone, or I would stare at something, and I'd be like, to me, that's right, I'm tripping too.
I think there was one time where I got Molly, and it was actually sassafras.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel? Like, was that?
Oh my God! I mean, like, I knew it was sass, and I like getting into it, like the purple aspect. I've had really good Molly before. Mm-hmm. I've had what I would consider very pure Molly. Mm-hmm. I've had clear crystals. I've had straight golden crystals. So I've never seen purple. You know, and it's solid purple too. It's not see-through. So I knew there was a good chance that there was some other shit in there. But the high was very
Did it feel dirty a little bit? No? It was clean all around?
I mean, I felt fine. I felt like a great time. Euphoria, super high. Yeah. Super high euphoria. My eyes were rolling back into my head.
Oh, no.
And my right eyelid was closed.
Oh, no.
And at one point, we're at Opio. Love Opio. I'm vibing super heavy in the music. I brought my chair because I knew I was going to be incapacitated. Yeah. You know. And I'm immediately sitting in my chair because I'm like, I'm not even going to try and stand up. I'm going to fall to the ground. My legs aren't not working right now. And at one point, like, I could imagine, it was an amazing time. Let me reiterate. Yeah. Amazing fucking high, amazing experience. But at one point, you know, I'm like,
just retarded.
Yeah, looking really dumb. And my right eyelid won't open. My left eye is like rolling back, so I'm kind of seeing what's going on. But not really.
Yeah.
And like my teeth are just grinding like crazy, and my buddy
This doesn't sound too pleasant.
My God, it was awesome, man.
No.
It was great. It was great because I'm caked on top of all this.
Right.
Is this over sense of I'm fine. I'm with some awesome people.
Okay.
And euphoria beyond belief. And the music.
Yeah.
Like I said, absolutely love Opio. So, like...
Opio?
Opio.
Okay.
He's kind of like a groove EDM artist. He's got a couple classics out there. But yeah. And my buddy looked back at me when I got to that point, and he was like... Dude, are you alright?
Oh my
He's
God.
like making sure I'm good, you know.
Yeah.
He was just drinking at the time.
Okay.
And I just, like, I couldn't make out, I didn't want to talk, and you couldn't hear me if I tried to talk anyways, because it was so loud. But I just remember, like, looking up at him, like, throwing up a thumbs up. Like, I'm having a great time. I know he didn't hear it, but he's like, good.
Good. He sees the visual signal.
Right.
Yeah,
and then that came down. That lasted a good 40 minutes.
Yeah.
A good 40-minute peak. And then I realized I was tripping on mushrooms.
And that took over. Yeah.
And that took over. And they were just awesome mushrooms. So I had the amphetamine high from the SAS.
Yeah.
And that kept me up the whole night, which was awesome. There was no crash from that, which I really enjoyed. And yeah. Good. I tripped the rest of the night. I saw a Gorillaz cover set.
Oh.
That was really cool. I wish I could name their band right now, but they're not coming to me. I don't know the band outside of the set.
Something British related.
Yeah, maybe.
So, who knows? Yeah, I never like to get fucked up to the point where I'm like visually, like people can tell that I'm really fucked up. Even though I'm sure it was great, like the way you're telling it from your inner, yourself, it sounds great. But like, if I was there and I saw you like that, I'd be like, no, Justin, look what you done to yourself.
And I'd be like, hell yeah, man.
Oh.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Just teeth not separating because lockjaw like a motherfucker. And then this beautiful woman gave me 2 sticks of gum.
Oh, well, that's nice.
And that saved my life. I mean, my jaw was so fucked for the first half of the next day. I was just, eating was so sore because of how hard I was going to town.
Right. Well, glad you had fun.
Yeah. It was great.
I need a vacation. I need something like that. Just get out of my headspace. But at the same time, I kind of had a psychedelic vacation of sorts.
They're real. They're real, and that's kind of why I like to fuck with psychedelics on just like a weekend type deal because it makes the weekend feel longer. It feels like I've done more.
Everything feels meaningful.
Right. Right. And they're just. I don't want to say euphoria boosters because it's not euphoria that follows. It's serotonin boosters.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
an
happier,
Little...
with the days after.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good. What else? Where do we go with this podcast?
Where do we go from here? All of the children.
This time we don't have music playing in the background. I also feel like music kind of helps a little bit.
Can we crack a window?
Yeah, it's kind of hot in here, honestly.
It's stuffy.
Yeah. You can do it. Of course.
I was really expecting a web to come out of that last one.
Oh my god, you have to grab, all
I gotta
of them.
stand up.
Get up. Make sure it's even on both sides, please. It's gonna bother me.
There's 3? What kind of
I don't know.
What kind of settings?
For one in the middle, too.
Oh.
It's crazy.
So you
yeah,
can
there.
The angle.
All right. That's other side. There you go. And then open.
It doesn't even need to be that high.
No, it doesn't. I don't want people looking in here.
Hello?
In fact, I don't like this here, but that's...
Hello?
Oh, watch the gas mask. Gas. I was wearing that gas mask, and some guy I was on Omegle, of course, my favorite website. And
Is there a lock?
no, just open it. What's wrong with you?
Dude, it's not opening.
Are you? What are you doing? Stop.
I
There's that-
refuse to believe I'm weak.
Oh my God. Watch.
Oh, wait. How'd you do that? Oh, you
push
gotta
it in.
push in. You didn't say that.
Didn't think I had to.
You did.
I guess.
You gotta remember what kind of IQ you're dealing with here. Okay?
I know,
I'm on a
300.
different level. Okay.
You're 500.
I'm at a professor level. I'm not used to using brain power.
Still hear the
So
birds
small.
chirping. It's great. Happy Saturday, everyone! If you're listening to this on a Saturday, you're probably listening to this. You're probably not listening to this, but that's okay. Yeah. I'm gonna keep saying until something comes to me. Listen to nature, everyone. Oh,
Beautiful.
This is a podcast to fall asleep to. No, it's a drug podcast now. I guess.
Yeah, I talked about a festival and I have whippets, and now bada boom, bada bang. Now
Bada boom,
we're
bada
for the
bang.
wooks.
What are you still working the same job?
Yeah.
Cool.
They
That's going good.
suspended me.
Printing.
They suspended me for 3 days.
Mm.
So I gave them more than a month's warning that I was going to summer camp, right?
Yeah.
And he told me that it would take a few days for him to approve the days, which I was completely fine with. But in the 2 days following me entering my vacation request, 2 other people had given the days that I requested. I was, of course, like, okay, well, I better get them too, you know. Did not get them, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go anyway.
I'm going.
I'm not gonna
You
be
said you're
here.
gonna give them to me.
Right, so
I hate that shit.
I pretty much told him that, and then I came back on Tuesday, and he was like, listen, man, what you did was pretty much a fuck you to me and the company, so we gotta do something. Can't fire you.
We're taking your left nut.
Yeah, it's like, give me one of your pinkies.
Taliban law.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, so we're gonna suspend you for 3 days, and I had to like hide my
Anger.
my happiness.
Happiness.
I could not have been more happy with that. I'm like, dude, like, I know you got a lot of people that are living on their own and a lot of older people that are working here because they need to.
Yeah.
If there's one employee here that doesn't need this job to live, it's fucking me, dude. I just got back from a festival. You're telling me I got 3 more days to rehabilitate myself?
You're giving me a reward.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I should be shaking your hand and giving you a hug right now. That's what it feels like.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, stick with the job if you like it.
they'll
Don't get
lose.
fired.
They'll lose me soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think you're gonna do next?
I don't know. I'm going to take my time. The reason they didn't fire me is because they need me. They absolutely need me. And my operator is putting his 2 weeks in, so
Okay.
they need me.
Yeah.
And, I'm a vacation guy. I'm going to take at least one big vacation every year. And I wouldn't consider summer camp my big vacation. It's only 2 days with Memorial Day weekend, so,
Right.
it's not a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to approve much of anything after that.
Oh well.
So, it's just a matter of time till
Move on.
until I find something that, either pays better or whatever, man, But I've been pretty happy lately,
What
so.
about content other than this? Content creation of any kind. You
Actually, I just started talking with my buddy.
Yeah.
We're going to get some t-shirts going.
T-shirts.
Yeah, so he has a friend who is into like the deep dub scene, or was into the deep
Wubba
dub
lubba
scene.
dub.
And he passed away, unfortunately.
Oh.
A couple of, I want to say almost 2 years ago now. But the circle that he was in and his friend groups are still, raising money for the family, raising money for, the funeral costs, and just selling his merch, and he wants to make a couple of memorial shirts for him, and then on top of that, once we kind of get that going out there, and that started, he wants to start making like kind of like bootleg band merch.
Okay.
And so I think that's going to be on the plate for me next summer when I go to summer camp, is trying to sell some bootleg designs that I make on some t-shirts, and being at the place that I am right now, I can get it printed for cost, and you can't really beat that. So that'd be one thing that would keep me at where I'm at right now.
Okay.
If that passion does end up taking off, that's going to be really convenient.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it, man.
Yeah.
I am trying eventually one of these days to get back into filmmaking. Don't really know when that will be. I have a lot of ideas though, of like what I could start with, but don't know when to start. Oh well.
Start with fucking a screenplay.
Yeah.
Or not a screenplay. What are those fucking things called where you break everything down by chapters first?
That's what I did. I don't know what that's called.
I forgot. There's a name for it, but I can't remember.
That's what I did for my personal favorite project of mine, the night plan.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wrote that whole script out. Like, the idea came to me that, okay, people are going to be told to rob a bank by an anonymous source, and things get weird. And that was the premise I started with. And then, like, every day in high school, I would just write a little bit more, like, into the plot, and the plot would just get more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I missed. So, trying to get back there.
Very eerily similar to like a real life bank robbery that happened. I can't remember what year it was. It was a long time ago, but it's on the CIA's most investigated cases. So basically, like, these two people wanted to rob a bank, but they wanted it to be so convoluted that it could never
be traced back.
Never get traced back to them. So what ended up happening was they ended up hiring a bunch of people
to do the job.
But basically, they were fucking crackheads.
Oh, no.
So it was so convoluted that it could never work. And what they did was they attached a bomb.
But there was an attempt?
Yeah, he robbed the bank.
Okay.
So what happened was they hired a guy to rob a bank, and what they were gonna do was strap a bomb to his neck to make it seem like someone was forcing him to rob.
Oh my God! Wait a minute, I've heard about this.
Yeah, this is real. This is one of the CIA's most investigated instances. I think it's.
And the bomb went off.
The bomb went off.
The
bomb was
died.
real. They told him it was fake.
This was like a Netflix documentary.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I heard about this a lifetime. I think I might have heard about this in high school.
Huh.
But
I definitely remember that.
So he basically gets away.
Wasn't it a woman?
No, it was a guy.
No, a woman that like started the thing. Like
it was a man and a woman. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. So he gets away, and he basically is told to go to these checkpoints, and each checkpoint has another checkpoint for him to go to, because they didn't want his path to be followed.
Yeah, and the plan was all along.
It had like 14 checkpoints, and because the bomb was real, it was literally physically impossible for him to complete them. So yeah, his head ended up exploding.
Sad. I saw that footage.
And that's that. Yeah, I think everyone, a good majority of the U.S. population.
When did that happen? Like in the 90s?
No, it's much later than that. It must have been like the 70s or 80s.
Later?
Yeah, I don't know. It's old.
There was definitely like, I think it was 90s or early 2000s even.
I have no idea. I just know it happened, and it's real.
That's interesting.
Because if you just told that story, it would not seem very real.
Right.
Like, oh, dude, his head really blew up.
I'm almost convinced, with my scenario with the night plan, that the idea of all that was kind of stolen and put into a Black Mirror episode.
Well,
there's a Black Mirror episode where this kid gets hacked out through his webcam.
Yeah.
And they have.
Yeah. I've seen the episode. Yeah.
And then they have to rob the bank. Yeah. They rob the bank. It's literally the kind of.
Yeah, but that's very Black Mirror-ish.
Yeah, it was. I just always think.
Very Black Mirror-ish.
Yeah.
Because that gets into the realm of like identity theft, and we're like, oh well, we have your face. So if you don't do this for us, your face is going to be posted somewhere.
When I was in Hollywood, I wrote a script called, it sounds super cheesy, Blood, the Color of Love. Okay.
Okay.
And it was
It's
about
a little cheesy.
yeah, it was about two lovers who were basically on the run, just committing crimes and shit. And that same actor that was in the episode of Black Mirror that I thought copied the Night Plan was the main character. It's in this Netflix show. What the fuck is it called? Oh my god, this is gonna bother me. Fuck, what's it called? End of the fucking world.
Oh, the weird guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just felt like that whole story like mirrored
feel like
my
that
script
guy-
because I sent that script to a producer to get looked at, and then I never got a response or anything. And I think
You
like
send the
someone
whole
might have
thing?
just stole the idea. Yeah.
You think you sent the whole thing?
Yeah.
So you gotta send a quarter.
Well, I
of the
was
script.
fucked up when I sent it. So.
Gotta send a quarter of the script because if they love it, they're gonna read that and they're gonna be like,
This
"Where's
is
the
ours."
rest?" Right.
Well, yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, man. Fuck Hollywood.
Yep, fuck Hollywood. You send your shit to Black Mirror, you stupid fuck.
Somehow Netflix, they just Netflix hit me up. I'll do a show.
I'll do.
I know
anything.
you're dying right now.
Yes,
Your stock prices are falling.
actually, Netflix had
Something great happened to them. So they've just released the new season of Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally have not been caught up to this point yet, but I want to say it's like episode 4 or 5.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it, Karen. It's not as bad as you think. This is not.
It is
heroin.
so bad.
I think it's episode 4 or 5. And they played some 80s tune that was really big in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
And that song is like number 1 on the top 100 now.
Mm-hmm.
So like that alone, I feel like that reach just goes to show that Netflix still has tons of reach with their Netflix originals.
Yeah, Stranger Things. It's good. I
I fell off after season 2.
yeah. It's just kind of like
Season 1,
a
in my
nostalgia
opinion, is
cash
just
grab a little bit.
awesome.
I feel like just it's a
I feel
lot.
like that's the theme for a lot of things lately.
Yeah.
Is the nostalgia
Oh yeah,
cash grab.
that's
That's the only
our
reason
thing.
why we got Toby and Andrew in the
Mhm.
last Spider-Man. It's literally the only
Mhm.
reason.
Spoilers if you
Right.
don't know by now.
You should have.
Everyone
If you haven't
fucking
seen the
knows.
movie, fuck you. You
Yeah, you're
deserve a
dumb.
spoiler.
No.
It's been out long enough. Get
Oh,
a grip.
get
Go-
a
go
grip,
watch
folks.
Spider-Man.
This is a good podcast actually today.
Yeah.
I think we're doing good. You're like I have nothing to
Just
talk about, and you've just been talking
Yeah.
the whole time.
That I can do, man. I can talk.
Oh man, I was lifting weights and I had this weight and I leaned back too far and fell. What the
Whoa! Did you manifest that?
Yeah. That was weird. Moment of silence for the glitch in the Matrix that just happened.
Joyo.
Joyo, yeah. It's a South Korean company,
Sounds like it.
probably. I guess. Kind of feel like I have to shit, but I don't have to shit.
I shit before it came here. I can't relate.
Good. I'm shitting like crazy lately. I'll have like 4 bowel movements a day. Maybe more. But they're
That is
healthy.
a lot of
relatively.
shit.
I know.
Like, are they full shits?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's why I have no fat on my body. Is because I
You just
shit
shit it
out
out.
all of it. Yeah. But I'm getting stronger every day. A little stronger. My appetite has been weird lately, though. I will say that. Like, some days I'll just wake up and not eat until 6, 7
Dude, that's
PM.
me every day.
It's not healthy.
I know.
I
But I'm
hate
just not hungry.
I know, but
If I
like,
try to eat in the morning, I feel sick.
yeah,
I can't.
I don't, but it helps me, like, jumpstart the day. Like, literally breakfast.
Water or coffee or literally anything else will help me jumpstart my day besides food. Food makes me feel sick in the morning.
Really?
Yes.
What are you doing at night?
Sleeping? I don't know.
Before you go to bed.
I smoke weed and then I go to bed. That's my daily routine.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I eat food before I go to bed.
Okay.
I don't know, that's not good for me, but if I'm hungry, I'm
Everyone
hungry.
fucking does that.
And
bro.
sometimes I even think like, oh, I should probably eat this food before I go to bed because I'm not gonna be hungry in the morning, or I'm gonna feel like shit if I try to eat it in the morning. So eat it now. A lot of my thought processes go that way.
I've been having a lot of crazy dreams lately.
Do you need
Couple
to
nights ago-
smoke more?
A couple nights ago, no, I don't want to.
You
I'm
want
actually,
the
I'm
they're
actually
good
trying
crazy?
to smoke way less. That
They're,
was the
they're
goal.
good crazy dreams? Or?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're all good.
Cool.
Lately. But just a lot of energy, super like lively, like I'm there almost.
Love it.
Um,
I love those dreams.
one of them was our family was having a party at our old, at my grandparents' old property, which was just kind of strange. There's just like so many people on the property, and I was just with my dad, and we were walking around, and he sees a deer. He's just like, hold up, and he just shoots it with a crossbow.
He just has it.
He just has a crossbow at the family. It's so weird. I swear there were like 2 moons in the sky too.
Hell yeah.
It was just like, okay,
Hell yeah.
cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love dreams like that. Just
I
that
gotta
makes
say,
sense.
most of my dreams, I feel like I'm living in them when I
Yeah.
have them. Because I rarely ever have dreams. Because I do, like, I smoke every night before I go to bed. Whether it's Delta 8 or, you know, just straight up Delta 9. I am getting high every night before I go to bed. Because it helps me sleep.
There's Delta 10 now.
And I never like Delta 10. It doesn't get me nearly as shizapped or
As
anything.
the others.
Yeah.
I don't like Delta 8 personally.
Really? I love
No.
Delta 8.
Something about it doesn't feel.
Oh, I could
Truthful.
totally see some shit coming out down the road where they like Delta 8 is just horrible for you. Totally can see that
I bet
happening.
it is already. Like, honestly, there's very few studies on all this new shit they create.
Yeah. Well,
And
that's
it's
why
just
it's
like-
legal. That's
and
why
these
it's
studies-
here, because there's nothing on it.
Yeah, and then eventually it'll get banned for this or that reason. But
I can't believe it's the reason
they
why
just need to legalize weed.
another reason why it's kind of been easy for me to just keep doing it is
Yeah.
it's not been illegalized, which is strange because, you know, with like K2 and all these other waves of drugs
Not illegalized, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all the other waves of drugs that are
I was expecting
clearly
it-
bad for
I was
you.
expecting it to get pulled like really
Right
quick.
away.
Yeah,
And it's
but it
not.
didn't.
It's
just
not. There's
here.
dispensaries opening up.
So many
Like,
people are
everyone's
on
using
THC
it. Companies are selling it. Like,
now. It's
so
fucked up.
you know, at this point, you know, it's so normalized. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. It's like a beer. You know, I don't really know what's floating
Speaking of
around
which,
there,
would you
but
like a beer?
I will do it. Yeah, sure. I'll love a beer.
Alright, you want a beer? I'll be right back, folks. Entertain the guests.
Yeah. So, guess this is what a whippet sounds like.
God. Leaving the room.
And just for the record of the show, Kai Bakken has been doing this the entire time with me. He actually gave these to me really cheap, but he sold them to me.
These are lies. Let's use your lighter.
I just found that today. But yeah,
That's
use
what it's
the
here for.
shit out of it, man.
You sound like
Fucking use it, dude.
whoops. I'm a bad man.
I'm a bad man.
We're doing pretty good here. We got 33 minutes on the pizzazz.
Feels great. I feel like we've been talking nonstop.
We have.
I feel like it's mainly been me talking about summer camp,
Yep.
but
Who wants to hear boring Verizon
right.
related things?
Verizon summer camp.
Summer camp. Let me tell you. No, honestly though, when I go back to that job, I'm going full force.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be a relentless
Yeah.
salesman
Dude,
because I
see
had
it.
distractions when I was last there.
I remember when you
Now.
tried to give me a job at Verizon. I was like, really, bro? Like, come on.
Yeah, I kind of.
Can you see my ass selling phones? Never. I wouldn't buy
wearing
it.
a suit every day.
I would not buy a phone for me.
Why not? Why do you say that?
Cause I feel like you see Wook right now, and that's what I've always seen.
What if a Wook came in and wanted to buy a phone?
Well, then I would sell to the Wook. But for the average
people-
family, like I feel
No,
like
if
I
you're
would
wearing a
have-
suit, they're not gonna see a Wook. They're not gonna see anything like that.
Yeah, I
You're gonna
guess
see
you're
a
right.
professional.
I guess you're right. I guess you're
professional
right.
salesman.
But
I
that,
got
that
Andy.
entails me.
I got
to
Andy
buy a
working
suit,
there.
so I am not gonna do that.
Mr. Proper is working there. He's very happy with the job. He's actually doing super, super well. I'm actually a little afraid I won't be able to compete.
He's at Verizon?
Yeah, I got him the
Wow.
job there. Yeah, kinda.
You got him the job.
I got him the job
from
while
outside having the job.
yeah, after being fired.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, I just sold him. I sold him on the idea of the job, and that's why I'm a good salesman. So
You
It's-
should
he's
bring
doing
that
really
up
well.
in your interview. Be like, so you know that
there's
guy
not.
Andy.
I don't need an interview. They're just
They're just gonna hire you on.
scoop me right back up. Yep. Hopefully,
Good.
I don't have to take
Why
a drug
did they
test or
fire
whatever.
you?
Why did they fire me?
Wasn't it some bullshit like you had one too many days off or something?
Well,
like
I'm
you
not
were
gonna
sick?
criticize them because I was not in the right mental state during the end of that whole thing. Like I was drinking insane amounts. I showed up to work once and I was like half drunk probably. They sent me home that day, and yeah. I was-
Gotcha.
um,
And that was the
that was the kickstart of like events. And then
Oh.
one day I woke up and I had a severe pain in my abdominal region. I'm not sure what caused that. So I went to the clinic. Like I couldn't get out of my bed. I couldn't stand up without like feeling intense pain. So I'm like, I can't fucking go to work.
Right.
I was supposed to work at 9:30. I had someone swap a shift with me so I could come in at 12. And then it ended up going past 12 o'clock and I was at the clinic and then I couldn't get the message out in time that I was still at the doctor and they fired me. But I don't blame them. I honestly,
lead up to that.
yeah, I wasn't performing to their standards and I totally accept that. So I will be happy to go back and be in the right state and fucking kill it.
Right.
That's the plan. Save money, get out of this apartment and yeah, go from there.
Get the fuck out of Jackson, bro.
Get the fuck out of Wisconsin, probably.
I mean,
but-
you just got a job in West Bend, but
Yeah, but what's nice? What's nice is it's like an not international, but national company.
right,
I
you
can
can
go.
take that anywhere.
Yeah, I think I probably have to stay a year now because I left. But
Let's leave
You know,
together, man.
it's-
Let's go to Oregon.
yeah, I don't know about Oregon, but I'd love to visit Oregon.
Imagine going
But-
down to the corner store and buying magic mushrooms
Yeah,
by the strain.
Yeah.
That's Oregon. There's
I'm
nowhere
getting
else in the
stabbed by a
U.S.
meth head.
Nowhere else in the U.S.
I don't know. How is that whole decriminalize all drugs thing is working over there?
It's going great.
Is it?
It's going absolutely great. ODs are down.
Yeah,
Uh,
but homeless population is like,
drug-related arrests
up,
are going
isn't it?
down.
like,
You
it's
got
real bad.
Portland, man. When you got a city like Portland, it's, decriminalizing drugs isn't necessarily going to solve all your problems,
Yeah, I guess.
Portland has had their problems since fucking forever.
Mhm.
It's full of a bunch of pretentious white people who think that they're better than they are, and I can only see just as many bad things happening as a city like Chicago or Milwaukee.
Mhm.
It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it may be down, but there's less people getting put in
We
jail.
gotta figure out this homeless thing though.
There's
Like, we
less
gotta-
people getting. Dude.
It's so bad. Like especially LA is fucking overrun.
Dude, Colorado is depressing. Like
Yeah.
one of the biggest, probably the biggest downtown area I've ever seen because I couldn't see the end. We were just walking it, and everything looks so beautiful and so nice. All the stores are so well kept. The roads are all well kept, and everything looks beautiful. But
There's homeless.
every corner there's homeless people, and
Yeah.
not just one homeless guy, but like a bunch, and the alleys covered in homeless people.
Man, we need to fix mental health in this goddamn country. Like that shooting, all these shootings, like I'm so sick of it.
Yeah,
Sick of it.
we had-
It's senseless violence and it's just pissing me off. Like what do we need to really wake up in this country? What does it take? Like, do we need 100
You
people
know,
to die? Like,
I
what?
saw this thing not too long ago that pretty much said the more comfortable that we get,
With
the
this, the more it's gonna happen.
The more comfortable we get with life, technology, the more that we simplify our day-to-day lives, the crazier we're gonna get.
Yeah.
The crazier the things we're gonna think and the things we're gonna do,
There's
just
too
because
much downtime for humans
yeah,
now,
it's
you
too
think?
simple.
It's too simple.
It's
It
too
is.
simple. You know, you got a 9 to 5 and you wake up and you're like, wow, that's all I've done with my week.
My life.
And
Yeah.
I've just worked. That's all that I did. And, you know, what do you got to show for it? A paycheck just good enough to pay your rent, your phone bill, your electricity, all your utilities, and enough to make you eat. And then you got a little bit left over, and that's about it. And then you're taught to save that. Like, it's just so, you know,
Yeah.
it's just so cut and dry when, you know,
It's simple, but
not
it's
that back
also
in the
a
day was
challenge.
better.
Yeah.
Not that it was better by any means, but, you know,
Things are just mind
it's
numbing.
different. Yeah. We're
Today.
animals. We're not meant to be the way we are, but we are.
We'll see. See what happens. Hopefully things get better. That's all you can do. Like, just fucking
And just support mental health awareness.
Believe in goodness.
Yeah.
And
just
believe that
yeah. Just
real positive things.
realize that your life is not a test drive.
Yeah.
And this isn't to see how good you can do at your job. It's not to see how much money you can save up. It's about how great of a time you can have. And that's it. That's all you need to worry about. And you can take that to the bank. Do whatever you fucking want.
Captain Nitrous.
Captain Nitrous.
What are you doing, man? I can't believe you're doing this. It's crazy.
I think if you did a little research, you wouldn't think about it
No, man.
as poorly.
I feel like that could like lead to an aneurysm or something. The idea of inhaling a gas like that.
Bro, you're literally drinking dead bug farts.
So what? I've been drinking that.
That's what it is.
That's what we do. This is the whole state of Wisconsin. We drink.
Yeah, and
Dead bugs.
how do you use this to this?
What do you mean?
I have no idea.
You simply assume the position. So this is half of it.
Yes.
You lock it in,
Mm.
and just.
Use that in. Wow, that went all the way around the room.
That was weird. I'm like UFO'd. Careful, Buster Brown.
I drink beer. I'm an adult.
I feel like I need to eat, but I'm not hungry.
Then you
I
don't
ate
need
enough
to eat.
today, but I'm gonna eat later after this podcast. Do you guys need to eat? That's the question. If you need to eat,
Take this
take,
time.
take 5 minutes right now
Yeah.
to go eat.
Get some food in you. Make sure
Get-
you're drinking water.
Yep. Drink your water. Get some sleep. You sound tired.
Yeah.
You sound really tired. So I'm just gonna tuck you in with these words. Have a great night. It's ASMR. What the fuck is happening?
I love how we know it too. We're in the inner circle. Don't let anyone know.
I need some water, because I feel a little tired, a little out of it. Be right back.
Sounds good, brother.
You have a tolerance yet for that?
No. No. I don't know if you can, and I don't think I want to get to nearly anywhere near what requires a tolerance.
Steve-O did whippets. Steve-O's still with us, so
So
that's good.
Steve-O's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So be like Steve-O.
Hey,
Do whippets.
Be like Steve-O, man. How do you talk like Steve-O? It's like... I heard he literally...
man. So be like me. Be
No.
Steve-O.
I heard he talks literally incorrectly. Like, he pushes air out of his throat. Like, if you talk... I don't know.
I
don't know how
just tried to
explain
do
it.
that and I can't.
Yeah. Hey guys. It's Steve-O. We're gonna be... I can't do it. I sound like a retard.
I don't even know what that means. Push air out my throat. That's what I do every time I talk, right?
Do
No,
you?
wait.
You
I'm
don't.
holding my breath.
Yeah.
That's
you don't-
weird.
You're not breathing while you talk.
Hang on. Wait. Then what makes the noise?
What makes the noise is your vocal cords.
There's no air getting pushed for that?
Mm-mm.
That's fucking nuts.
Just discovered that.
You're blowing my mind right now.
Oh my god, it's a science podcast. We're gonna
The
have Neil
lawyers.
deGrasse Tyson on next episode. I heard he's an asshole, actually.
Yeah. He seems like a guy who would be a little pretentious.
Nothing against you, Neil deGrasse. But
everything against you, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No, he's a
Fuck
smart
you.
guy. No, he's a smart.
You don't
guy.
know shit about fuck.
I'm an astrophysicist, and we as astrophysicists know one thing: stars. Stars. We know things about stars and space. Space time. Now, Carl Sagan, that's a real G.
He's dead, right?
He's way dead. Yeah, if that man was still alive, I wonder what he would say about the state of the world.
Dang.
Damn,
Probably.
son, where'd you find this? Something stupid like that. No. What are we at here? We got like 45 minutes.
It's 100,000.
It's definitely a solid podcast, so we can end it at any time, but we're gonna keep going because it feels right, Justin?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we're doing right now.
What else can we talk about?
I don't know. What about the cool patterns I'm seeing in your carpet?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're seeing stuff?
Dude, yeah, these are really good.
They are. I didn't deny that. My tolerance though for psilocybin is probably through the roof.
How long have you been doing that every day?
Not okay. I took a break for a week. And
You gotta commit.
I know, and then I take just like less than a gram.
What I want to do is I
Okay.
want to find next time I pick up a good bag.
I'm
I
not.
wanna
This
grind
sounds
it.
really bad to whoever's listening, but yeah, I'm not making a huge habit about it. I'm gonna stop for a while. After
I see
this.
absolutely no problem with microdosing.
It's not. Yeah.
I mean, as long as you're microdosing.
Yeah. Kind of microdosing.
Like a gram a day is too much.
I did though.
I mean, like that's just kind of weird.
So I got the nicest acid that I've ever had.
Like nicest to you.
Just so pure.
Oh.
And like the first trip I had on it, because I got 2 tabs, I took one trip midday, like Saturday or whatever, just blew me away. Like I forgot how different it was from shrooms.
Very different.
Just a different ride, a different animal. And it was just so euphoric. Like there was not a single bad vibe that whole time. So
yes, see that was
it
the
tricked
trip
me.
that made me stop doing acid.
when it's good,
My last trip, I took 4 doses. It was at summer camp actually, 2 years ago now. Yeah, 2 years ago now. 3 years ago because there wasn't one in 2018. It's been years since I've done acid. That blows me away. That's weird to me.
I was gonna say real quick
Yeah, keep me up.
because the next week I did the same thing. I'm like I'm just gonna take this other tab, then it's gone, then yeah, whatever. It'll be a nice day. Take it, and it's like almost the same. Like everything is like the same vibe, good, all that. And then something just flipped, and it
It's
just
acid.
it just like lost like. I was really scared. Like there's a moment where I just
Primitives.
I just felt
Primitive fear.
I just felt like I was the only person on the earth.
Yeah.
And I was alone. I couldn't reach anybody. I was reaching out to so many people, and no one was responding on
Oh,
Snapchat.
God, that's the worst.
And I'm
That's
just
the
like-
worst. Get your phone away from
And
me.
I was gonna call my parents. I was almost there.
Oof.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that because they're gonna be like, Kai, just
All right,
don't. Like
that's
I
gonna
don't.
be
I don't
really
need
bad.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But luckily, Andy eventually came over, and by that point, like I was already coming
I
down.
think I vaguely remember this happening. I think you invited me over, maybe.
This was really recent, like
I
a
think
week ago.
Was it? Well, I was at summer camp.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. It was
Okay.
while you were at summer camp. But yeah, it's just so weird how the first dose was
Acid is
perfect, and then
acid, just like any other psychedelic, is just a direct reflection of what's going on upstairs, man.
yep,
And if it's not good, you're not gonna have a good time. And that's why I think everybody should try psychedelics. Not because it's a super fun drug that you can do with your friends all the time, or
any of those reasons for recreational. It shows you what you need to work on. Shows you when everything's not okay.
it's weird that, but like the state I was in just felt so similar for the 2 trips. Like before I took the dose, like I don't understand why the second trip. It's because I was just trying to recreate the madness and just
Maybe.
trying, and it knew
And
that.
another, yeah, no,
And
for
it's
real.
like,
It was like,
Nah,
yeah,
you need
I'm
to.
not being used for medicinal purposes
No.
anymore.
Yeah, you're getting a spanking.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the psychedelic
Just
spanking.
backhanded you across the face.
And I've kind of decided I'm done with acid, like completely.
That was my exact feeling when I tripped for the last time at summer camp. It was 4 doses, and I remember coming up like, why did I take 4?
Yeah.
I'm ridiculous. I did not need this. And it got to the point where I couldn't see. Everything was a visual, and it was so good and so euphoric and so amazing, and I felt so much love for everyone around me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a beautiful time. And yeah, I remember I made a promise to myself, probably one of the only promises I've ever been able to keep to myself in a while, and that I would never do acid unless I knew it was this good, this pure, and I had a trusted source, and my brain was right.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you right now, I've never had an urge to do acid since that trip.
Yeah.
Ever. It doesn't cross my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna
When
stick with
people
me for a
offer it
while.
to me, it's so easy to be like, nah, I'm good, thank you. Mushrooms? Me and mushrooms are on good terms right now.
Same.
Yeah. Mushrooms have been doing me good.
Yeah, I haven't. There was one time, but that was negatively affected by my ex.
External surroundings.
And
Which,
they were super
once
potent.
again,
It was super potent mushrooms, though.
once again,
Yeah.
mushrooms showing you things are not all fine.
Yeah.
You got things to work on.
Yeah.
This is not a good time for you.
Right.
Not necessarily a time that you shouldn't be relaxing, but a time where, you got to be self-aware of the things that are going on
What you're
within your
doing,
brain.
your habits.
And what it does is it breaks down those walls that you build every day to push all that negative shit out. And it's like, nope, there's the walls. It's gone. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Euphoria. And then, you stumble upon something negative. Oh, shit. And then that's all you think about.
Yeah. It's dangerous sometimes.
Yeah. Well, it's good for you.
It's good. It is.
In my opinion.
If you
I think
can
everyone
learn
should.
from it, you have to take it away from it. Like, okay, that
Act
was
like you're
trying
being-
to tell me something.
Right.
I need to stop for
It
a while.
sounds
Whatever
ridiculous.
the message is.
It
but,
sounds stupid.
Yeah.
But act like it's teaching you something.
It is.
And
It's-
it is.
it's so
It's-
weird.
It totally is.
Because it's a dead life form basically that you're eating and
Wow.
kind of right. I mean,
fungi is not dead.
it's not dead even.
I
When
mean, it's
uprooted.
dead when you eat it, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but yeah, no. So is weed then, but
right, but like
fungi's not dead.
fungi's different.
Fungi's amazing. Fungi is
I know it's-
everywhere.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, it's alive. It grows.
Yeah,
But, like,
mycelium is very much alive. It's not like a zombie type
yeah,
plant or whatever.
it's just so strange that certain chemicals do certain things
Right.
to your brain. Write that down. That's going to be on the test.
Fun fact: you can't walk anywhere without stepping on fungi.
Yeah.
If you were walking on any type of planet Earth surface, you are stepping on fungi.
Yep.
Every
crazy.
single step.
The desert. Oh, that's.
Fuck, I think you got me. I think that might be the one spot. I don't know.
Antarctica.
Maybe there is. I don't know.
Buried beneath the sand.
Right.
It's the most potent.
No, for real. Like that is what it like. It is fucking everywhere. I would not be surprised at all if underneath the desert there was a layer of mycelium.
How cool would it be to go to like one of the ancient deserts, Egypt, just where
Be
it's
very
just
awe-striking.
rolling dunes.
Right.
That would be so cool to see. Scary though, because like it's everything wants to kill you. Like, well, not. It's just anti-life.
Yeah.
In a way, and all the things that live there are just so like hard. Like they've lived in the environment so long, they just evolved to it. It's crazy.
I don't think there's anything that bad out there. Like maybe like a snake.
Yeah.
There's snakes out there. Probably. I know there's lizards and
there's a snake.
birds. Birds really thrive out there for whatever
In
reason.
the desert.
Yeah. Vultures and shit.
Yeah. All the people who die.
Yeah. Anything that dies.
Anything that dies out there. Yeah.
Drinking coffee.
It's water.
Oh, I was about to say, Jesus.
Drink water in a mug like a freak.
It's vinegar, pussy.
I gotta pee. How are you? Are you good? How you feel? Good.
Vibing.
I keep leaving the damn room. What's this Scooby-Doo coming after you? Gonna solve that mystery. Everyone loves that. Simple Plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm a music buff. I
I know
all,
Simple Plan.
I know all the artists. Polyphia.
Polyphia, it's my favorite band.
How does that make you feel?
It's like kind of a little bit of a dissociative,
Ooh.
but just a smidge.
Mm-mm. That's not good for me, then. I'm already disassociated permanently.
I think you'd be surprised what it feels like.
I don't know.
Definitely intensifies my mushroom trip.
Yeah.
Which is a good feeling.
We are on a
positive
small
way.
amount of mushrooms right now. Like I said, not gonna make this a big thing in my
But
life.
I don't
I'm
even
just,
know if I
I'm
would
just
call
working
it
through
enough.
it.
I don't even know if I would call it enough to be a dissociative. I think I would just kind of just label it as
Well, micro. Well,
literally like microdosing a dissociative.
Mm.
That's kind of what it's like. And mixed with your vision gets a little peacocky. So you know how like a peacock, male peacock.
Feathers?
No feathers, but like the circles with the dots in the middle.
Yeah.
You kind of see like little peacocks everywhere
Ugh.
when you hit it really
It's
hard.
not good.
And then you get the auditory hallucinations too.
Hell no. Yeah. See.
That's not like people talking or anything.
Yeah,
It's
but-
literally just waka wow 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 wow, and then it
Not
fades
for
off.
me, but whatever.
Whatever.
How many?
How we make it?
How many do you have in there?
How many do I have in my
How many,
bag?
how many tanks?
I have 50. I'm not gonna use them all by any means.
You're going through them though.
I have, yeah, because they don't last very long.
That peacocking, that's holes in your brain. Something like that. It's not good. I'm being too judgmental.
Yeah, and like
Um,
I'm not that heavy into it. I'm not gonna like do this every
Got
day.
my eye on you. Yeah.
I got absolutely nothing to worry about. This is really.
You
just
were
a-
worried about me a couple weeks ago. Like, yeah, when I
with
called you on
mushrooms?
Snapchat. Yeah.
Well, yeah, a little
with
bit.
fair reason,
A
I
little
guess.
bit. A little bit. A little bit. Just because I mean,
wasn't going
less
out that
less
deep
burning
end
your
about it.
brain cells away, and more just grabbing yourself crazy. That's what I was mainly worried about.
Yeah. But
Getting
I
weird.
had- I was
you
getting
know,
weird. I
you
was
know,
getting really weird.
It happens to everybody, you know.
I apologize for some of the weird Snapchats I have posted. Especially a lot of shirtless ones and like.
Oh, I missed
Yeah.
all that.
What?
Yeah. Well, that was when I was on acid, especially. I was like,
Oh,
doing
that's
that.
weird. I can't be.
Like every single Snapchat
I
was me
cannot be
shirtless.
shirtless on acid.
Really?
Or
I
like,
shred. I just
naked.
take my clothes off.
I
Like.
mean, I can. I do.
Yeah.
And like seeing it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Seeing myself, that's fine. But like in a mirror or like picture,
The
like
mirrors
also
are fucking me
get
up.
my phone away from me. I do not want my phone at all when I'm on acid.
I was in love with my phone.
Nope.
I was.
I don't
had a
care
perfect
for it. I'm
symbiotic
literally- every time I
relationship.
look at it, I'm like,
I was playing 8-ball. I was winning every game. I'm a level 28 gold. Like I'm so good now at 8-ball.
really?
Yeah, I want to try it in real life though. Like, want to see.
Want to play pool?
Wanna play pool. Yeah, I sound like a fucking dunce, but whatever.
We're gonna try 8-ball pool.
I want-
man. I heard they have it in real life.
that they have the mobile game in real life. We do not condone the use of nitrous in this household. But it's happening. Nothing I'm gonna do about it.
Yeah.
I can't arrest this man. I don't have a badge.
I lost that years ago with my honor.
What if you found out that I was an undercover?
Oh, Kai.
Oh,
I'd be like, you're the shittiest undercover cop that I
I've
know.
done nothing, just living the life.
Literally.
I made no busts. Just not.
It's like,
participating.
dude, I couldn't even
I'm on
hit
this
you-
kid, but I keep telling the
I couldn't
agency
even hit you up for
I-
weed if I wanted to.
I'm on this.
How are you still have a job,
Yeah,
man?
I
You
know.
should be fired. You're terrible.
I don't know. The academy just loves me.
The academy.
Can't get enough. Yeah. Been thinking about getting a Blue Lives Matter sticker on my car.
Dude, a bunch
Just
of people
to-
had him at summer camp.
Just so that I don't get pulled over. you
Yeah,
know?
a bunch of people.
Even
had
though
him
I
at
don't
summer
really
camp.
get pulled over all too often anyway. But
If my car's like completely fixed, I don't get pulled over. I don't know when that happened.
What?
This happened to me like I noticed it like 25 minutes ago.
Joe,
I have no idea. It's like a little circle for my
me see.
knuckle.
I feel like it's keel related. Looks like
Ooh,
it's
lost-
scraped it on something.
Yeah. Don't you hate that?
Right, you
You
have
fuck
no
something
idea.
up and then you
No
look at
idea.
you're bleeding or something.
Right.
It's so weird. Oh man. We can probably wrap it up, but like, I don't know. It's up to you. What do you
I don't
want
know.
to do?
We've been.
We definitely chill too after this.
Yeah, I'm
Whatever
going.
you wanna do.
I'm not going
I'm
anywhere.
like, gotcha. Yeah, man. Life is all right. Things are coming together. I'm starting to feel like I'm heading in the right direction with a lot of things.
I still feel pretty directionless,
Yeah,
but
it'll.
I feel
Life-
happier.
Good. Yeah, that's what matters.
Yeah.
I mean, life is just ebb and flow. You're gonna have downs. You're gonna have your ups. You just gotta ride the wave.
Fuck yeah, man. Yo, this is pretty dope. I highly recommend this right now. I don't know how high you are in comparison to me.
I'm probably nothing in compare. Like I'm.
Have
really,
you eaten anything?
Like what?
Yeah, mushies.
I'll eat more.
I mean, I'm not that high, but this is still
I'm gonna
cool.
clear that Now you got me excited. How many times will I leave the room, yo?
I don't want this anymore.
You want the root?
The root.
No. Is that really a root?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Dude, these were just 2 giant mushrooms.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool. Very chill energy from them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I mean. Probably gonna cut some of this out, just a little bit.
Okay,
I don't want.
No one's breaking down my door.
I know, but I just don't want my family to be like, oh my god, Kai.
Oh my god. Because they have the same view on drugs that you do.
They have a different view.
Ooh.
What?
Hot takes.
Hot takes.
Wait, what?
I mean, you have a different view on drugs because you see them as like a more of a recreational medicinal use.
Yeah.
You think if it can be good for you than it is.
Just, I have a track record, you know? Went to a mental hospital
Yeah.
a couple times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I was much younger.
Mhm.
I have my faculties really together for the most part, so. Running water.
Somebody just took a shit.
I don't know if there's a bath. Yeah, there must be a bathroom up there or something.
With your neighbors? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably 4 at least.
No. They're all around this office.
Isn't that crazy?
I want to finish
4 people.
soundproofing this room, even though it's fine right now. Like most people don't even have this much.
Yeah,
this is
This is killing me. I mean, this
Looking
is
at that?
Yeah.
The
uneven.
dude, that has been bothering me too. And I keep trying to fix them, but like they
They're
just slide
they're
out.
not even either.
And
Are they even?
you know they even.
Like, are they perfect squares?
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah.
This looks skinnier this way.
Some of them might be a little crinkled up, but yeah, they're all the same.
Well, I guess you probably could
They're like a-
stretch them.
what is it, a foot?
Either way.
or something. Foot by foot.
Fruit by the foot.
Fruit by the foot. Happy Pride Month to all the gay people.
Oh yeah. Where's the other 6 deadly sins? Huh?
That's every other day
That's
of the week.
That's every other
Here in
day.
America, we got greed, wrath,
Right.
you know, all that fun, sloth, lust.
Ooh, I love me some sloth.
Oh, I love sloth around.
Yeah.
Poor sloth. How they get named after a sin? Did they get named after a sin, or was they must have? The animal, the sloth. It's spelled the
That's a
same,
good
isn't
question. Is it like? Yeah.
No, it isn't. Is it?
It is spelled the same.
Yeah.
S-L-O-T-H.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
weird.
that's
Why did they-
That's a. Which came first, chicken or the egg? Type deal.
Right. Look it up,
The
folks.
sin or the sloth?
Sin of the sloth. Sinner sloth.
What's the other one that I am super guilty of?
Envy.
No.
Wrath.
No.
Get off my name.
Is it greed?
Greed is if you have a lot of shit and you're not sharing and just obsessed with wealth. But
No, I'm thinking of.
get that bread.
Is it lust?
Yeah.
Lust.
You're a lustful guy.
Yeah, I'm a very lustful guy. I love my drugs. I love drugs. I love sex. I love all that.
Yeah.
Very guilty of sloth and lust. That would be my undoing.
And then gluttony.
Gluttony. That's what I was trying to. Not lust. It's
Yeah.
really not lust. It's
Yeah.
gluttony.
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 Well, that's when you get real fat. You're eating.
No, gluttony is just taking more than you should.
Yeah. I'm kind of gluttonous sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Dude, with how often I pick up weed, man, I'm
Oh, yeah.
gluttonous as fuck.
Yeah, it's bad. Forgive me, God.
Yeah. He's not real.
Don't say that.
There's no God.
I'm pretty agnostic, I think. I mean, I was raised.
I mean, same.
Yeah.
Same.
Who's the fuck to say? Like, I don't like
Who
people.
the fuck
Obviously, I
knows?
hate how like religion is just so
I do lean
ingrained in
towards.
society.
I
Where
do
it's,
lean towards atheism more than theism, though.
yeah, I mean, you got to look at things practically,
Right. That's how I see most of the thing.
but
most things.
also faith is important. You know.
I think having faith in oneself is more important than
Yeah,
having
wherever
faith
you
in
find
something
faith,
else.
just believe in something. you know?
Faith in something else kind of seems like.
If you don't
faith
believe in
yourself
anything,
with
you're a
extra
nihilist.
steps.
You're a nihilist, and then you're shooting up schools, and then you're.
Well, I don't believe in nothing.
Good.
No.
We have to
I believe in a way of life. you
Right.
know, but that's just me, and I'm still working on myself to get myself to that point.
Mhm.
Amen to that, brother.
Cheers. Well, I'm gonna take a little tootsie here. I'm gonna stand a lot really upwards. Because I have no balance. My chakra is out of line.
Chakras.
My chakra is out of line.
That's literally what the dude from that one episode of Avatar sounds like. Like the guy who helps him get his chakras all balanced. That's literally. They hired a guy to do that voice.
Hired.
You must align your chakras.
Did I even inhale that?
I don't think so.
That was so stupid.
Yeah, you just kind of blew that out. You were like, all right, it's done.
That's weird. I think I haven't been inhaling.
Did you get that box in the secret garden?
Secret Garden. Is that the place here, Jackson? Yeah. Tree of Life. Inside.
Under the
Trees.
tree. Yeah. The tree of sorts, if you will.
If you would indulge. Now we have the music section.
This is part of the hour where we like to break it down for you.
Let's break it down real quick. Let's find a nice sound here. Not that.
Such a dull sound.
That was perfect. Man, we should start a band.
Yeah.
Be the nice MGMT.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl. Electric eel. Baby girl. No one wants to hear this. Who's listening? We have any Shrek enthusiasts?
It's an X-ray version of this room when I close my brain. Or my eyes.
Close my brain. Dude.
The closed eye visuals I've been learning are like some of my favorite parts of tripping.
You know, I really never have them unless I'm falling asleep.
Close your eyes. bullshit.
Blackness.
I
I'm
believe you.
telling you right now.
It's so cool.
Oh, there's nothing. Might be an NPC. You never know.
These really cool little circles in different colors, and they're all perpetrating from the center.
Really?
And it's all kind of just going off to my side, yeah. And then I'm seeing the light from the lamp next to me here, and it's giving me like a diamond-shaped red outline on top of that. It is fucking cool.
That is cool. Bro, no, when I was tripping with Ian on shrooms, I had taken like a lot at that point, and I did them the day before, like, not that much on the day before, but when I was coming up, I was like coming up harder than anyone else in the room. It was me, Will, and Ian, and I'm looking at Ian, and I see like, literally like, an Indian's like sort of chief, like a chief Indian would wear a headdress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing like that form around Ian. I'm like, Ian, what the fuck? Are you a native?
You never
It's so
told
weird.
me.
Yeah. What are you thinking? Should we keep going or?
It's fallen off. It fell off a while ago.
Yeah, we can probably cut it. But thank you for tuning in. We'll just have this at the end. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, get lost. I mean, what are you doing here listening to this shitty podcast?
Come on.
I'm kidding.
You got better shit to do.
Eventually, we're gonna have a full-on studio set up, like Joe Rogan style, cameras, all that.
Nope.
Nasty.
It's gonna stay cheap.
No.
And you can take that to the bank.
All right, then we're gonna have a Cum Town. We're gonna have a Cum Town type of show.
Yeah. Perfect.
Shout out to Cum Town, my favorite podcast right now.
Shout out to just cum, because that's
Shout out to
just,
Cum. Shout out to my balls. I love my
Yeah,
balls.
shout out to my balls. That's where all the pee is stored. I'm really happy for that. I'm really grateful for that.
Grateful Dead.
Yeah. That's what I'm wearing.
That's what you're doing. All right, closing song. That's it.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was great.
Oh my God, did Flea show up? Oh. I have no rhythm right now.
Let me see that bass.
That bass. Sounds good. This is all going in. We're just gonna have the last 30 minutes be a train wreck. We already did it. We did a good cast.
Yeah.
I'm happy you came over.
No shame in playing some shitty keyboard now.
Yeah, the job is done. Celebrate. Woo! Shoot your gun. That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Ozzy would be
It's an
proud.
original piece. Believe it or not.
Mm. I want to go. I want to go somewhere. Wait, look at her. Yeah, am I?
I can tell from your facial expressions, but yeah.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Damn it, I can't take the shrooms for a while. But they've been so nice to me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening, honestly. Anyone who wants to subscribe, please hit subscribe. And there will be more content ahead, regardless, because we love doing this shit. Thank you all. And
I wish I knew the Seinfeld outro, because that's what I play right now.
good day. What does it say? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
America.